sure?
Hi! So Cyberpunk 2.0 is here and it has changed the game a lot. One change that I wasn't too happy about is you can no longer suppress the revolvers, which are the highest damage pistols in the game. So that got me wondering if I could do a suppressed pistol build that will still be effective at one-shotting most enemies. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. The pistol you're going to need is Pride, which is Rogue's pistol. And you get it from completing the game with choosing Rogue as the option that you go with for your ending. After you complete the game, you will get Pride, which is a great pistol, for the critical damage buff. It has a 100% critical damage increase, and if you read the description, it says, when you're at high health, headshots deal increased damage. Increased headshot damage against elite enemies. So this is a very good pistol now after the rework. As far as distributing the attribute points, I put 15 into body, reflexes, and technical ability, 20 in cool, and 4 in intelligence. The 20 in cool is actually not necessary. You could get away with 15 in cool, because 20 just gives you these two perks here. I thought Nerves of Tungsten-Steel applies to pistols. It does not. It only applies to revolvers, precision rifles, and snipers. The pistol's ultimate perk is Run and Gun, which hip firing does not consume stamina. The part about Run and Gun that I like is not the hip firing part, but when focus is active, your movement speed increases by 25%. This is really nice for sneaking around. Let's start with body so I can show you the perk points. This is how I distributed the perk points for body. The main things under body that we want is increasing our maximum health and getting adrenaline rush. What this does is when we use a healing item, it'll temporarily increase our maximum health. See, right now I have a maximum health of 682, and it will begin dropping because it is only temporary. Reflexes. From here, what we want is dashing and also air dashing. This section here is the assault rifle section, and it's mainly as a backup. So if we get detected, we can still control our assault rifle, because now when you fire weapons, they drain your stamina. So the important things here is we're trying to get the stamina reduction. So when we need to use our assault rifle, we won't run out of resource. Because if you use all of your stamina, the weapon's recoil will be very difficult to control. Technical ability. The important things here in technical ability is you get an extra charge of healing item, and you get an extra grenade. When you only have 2 grenades and 2 heals, the gameplay feels a little bit slow, but when you have 3 of each, it feels a lot better, and it feels almost like that the change of putting them on cooldown didn't even happen at all. Also in technical ability, we really want the +10 to Cyberware stat modifiers, both here and here. Is because our Cyberware has stats on it like 5.8% headshot damage multiplier. This is what we're enhancing with technical ability. Chipware Connoisseur is important for when you're setting up your Cyberware, but after your Cyberware is set up, you don't need this. Cool. The cool tree is the most important part of our build, mainly because of this ability, Deadeye. Deadeye is active when we have more than 85% stamina, and it increases our headshot damage by 20%. We combine that with Focus, which makes it so when we shoot, it doesn't cost us any stamina. Focus is activated when we aim down the sights. This is also why Run and Gun is actually a pretty good ultimate ability for pistols, because hip firing does not consume stamina. That means you can hip fire and maintain dead eye to maintain your 20% headshot damage buff. Originally, I thought the highlight of this build was this ability, Nerves of Tungsten-Steel, but this does not apply to pistols. So in regards to Run and Gun, I'm not the biggest fan of the hip fire aspect of this ability, but I really do like when focus is active, it increases our movement speed by 25%. I have found that this is very helpful for sneaking around. The next important part from the cool tree is increasing our movement speed while crouched. Here's 15%, here's another 15% for a total of 30. Originally, I overlooked this ability because I thought it was only for knives, but it's extremely good for our build. Killer Instinct. It's plus 25% damage with knives, axes, and here's the important part for us. Silenced guns outside of combat. Since we're focused on being a one-shot build, a majority of our engagements will be us outside of combat, so this 25% damage is massive for us. Intelligence. Intelligence. Yeah, you probably don't need any of this, but I got RAM recovery, and I got increase the duration of control quick hacks. That's basically the important thing here. It's been my experience so far playing in 2.0 that grenades and shotguns knock enemies down less reliably. So I believe quick hacks is a more reliable and effective way to crowd control an enemy who is giving you a hard time. And there you have it, there's the build. It one-shots most enemies, and I think it's a pretty good stealth pistol build. It's the build that I am going to be using in Phantom Liberty to get my pistol spy John Wick action on. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying 2.0. I know when it came out, I was originally pretty salty about it, but thanks to this build, I am back to having fun and enjoying the game. So if you're frustrated like I was, hopefully you can find the right build for you and have the game go back to being fun again. Anyways, I am now enjoying 2.0, and I am looking forward to Phantom Liberty. I'll see you guys in the expansion. As far as alternative pistols to Rogue's Pride, you could try the Tamayura. The Tamayura does 98 damage with a 150% headshot multiplier. The NUE does around 97 damage with a 125% damage multiplier. So the Tamayura is better, but I think its recoil is more annoying. So my recommendation would be the NUE. And if you could get either of these weapons in tier 5+, it would be even better than what I'm showing as an example. Alright, so let's do a damage comparison on an enemy that we won't be able to one-shot, and then enemies we can one-shot. Oh. Gotta fire the first one so we don't get a critical headshot. 23-17. Alright, now the Tamayura's turn with the 20% damage against enemies buff.
You crazy or what?
18-35. However, for these enemies over here, which are normal enemies, it will be able to one-shot these enemies. It's a similar story with the NUE. We're gonna load it up again with the 20% damage mod.
You can go where the sun
15-28. But this setup will be enough to take out these normal enemies over here with one shot. So, long story short, Pride is really the pistol that you want because it does a lot more damage. It's what'll make it so that you can eliminate the elite enemies. And one thing about Pride that's really good is the first shot is a guaranteed critical hit. That's why I wasted a round before going for the shot so that I could remove that. With the guaranteed critical hit, Pride can hit for a lot more damage. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Thank you to everyone who commented on the first video. I hope this second video is a better update, And yeah, I'll see you guys in Phantom Liberty. Right before uploading version 2 of this video, I saw there was several comments about cyberware. So here is the cyberware that I am using. We're going to start on the left, then work our way down, and then go to the right. So frontal cortex, we have self-ice. This negates an enemy's quick attack. The good bonus we have on it is 1.3% bonus against enemies who are at full health. Under skeleton, we have Parabellum, which is just 13% armor. This has decreased enemy vision and small boost to crit chance. Next, epimorphic skeleton. This is 15% maximum health going up. This also has a headshot damage multiplier on it by 2.8%. Bionic joints. Armor, simple but effective. This has a headshot damage multiplier of 5.8% and a 6.3 bonus stealth damage. I think that's supposed to be 6.3%, but there's no percent sign. I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate or not. Nervous system, we have adrenaline converter, which is 40% movement for 8 seconds when entering combat. I think this is actually kind of annoying, but it is cool attuned, and it gives me 4.7% headshot damage multiplier. Atomic sensors, which increases movement speed proportional to the enemy's detection of you outside of combat. This effect ends when you enter combat. It is cool attuned, and it is 6.2 bonus stealth damage as well as 1.6 decreased enemy vision. For the integumentary system, we have Pain Editor, which minus 7% to all incoming damage. This has a headshot multiplier on it of 2.6% and also decreased enemy vision by 1.4. Optical Camo, which I don't use very much, but it is cool attuned. Basically, you can go invisible for a little bit. This has decreased enemy vision and 6.2% bonus stealth damage. Subdermal armor, this is just armor, but the important thing is it's an 11.4 bonus to stealth damage. All right, now the right and working our way down. Operating system. Oh, I'm in the way now. NetWatch, NetDriver MK1. I don't know if this is good. It's just what I have. I don't know. Basic Kiroshi Optics, minus 42% camera detection speed. It is cool attuned. It has a bonus of 3.1% headshot damage multiplier and 6.2 bonus stealth damage. For hands, we have the Shock Absorber, minus 22% recoil. It is cool attuned. The important bonus here is 6.2 bonus stealth damage. Circulatory system, we have Heal on Kill, so that's 7.25% health when you neutralize an enemy. The big bonuses here is 2.1% crit damage and 3.1 bonus stealth damage. For legs, we have my favorite, Reinforced Tendons. This is just simply double jump. I love double jump. It's my favorite cyberware in the game. It gives us 8.2% decreased enemy vision and 3.6% bonus stealth damage. So that's the cyberware I'm using. Maybe there's better cyberware. I don't know. I'm not really into the whole cyberware aspect of the game, but this is what I have.